Quitting smoking can be extremely challenging.
I did nicotine patches, chewing gum, mint as well. Didn't work for me.
Minesh had a 10-a-day habit for 24 years before trying e-cigarettes. He says they've changed his life.
It's been 7 months now, so I haven't had a cigarette since then. I can smell a little bit more. I don't have bad breath. Hair doesn't smell, and my clothes are fresh.
And e-cigarettes have helped thousands of people to stop the habit. But unlike nicotine patches and gum, they aren't free on the NHS. The body which promotes health in the UK wants that to change.
It would be helpful if doctors were able to prescribe, where appropriate, an electronic cigarette, which would then be free, of course, for smokers. But it would also send a strong message that these are effective quitting agents promoted by the health service and likely to help them.
Although vaping is not entirely risk-free, the latest research shows e-cigs are 95% safer than regular cigarettes, as they don't include most of the toxic chemicals found in smoke. Researchers estimate they contribute to at least 20,000 new quits per year, but despite the evidence that they are less harmful, around 40% of smokers have not tried them. Some have voiced concerns over the associated cost of prescribing e-cigs at a time when the NHS is already pushed.
I think doctors have a huge role to play in giving good information to patients who are trying to quit smoking and saying this is a good thing to do, I highly recommend that you do it. But whether or not taxpayers actually pay for people to vape, that's another question. And there's already a lot of waste in the NHS. I think we need to talk about getting spending down and spent on essential services and not on prescriptions.
If you want to stop an addiction, why create another one? And why should the NHS provide that?
Yeah, because it's a way of getting them to quit. So I think eventually a lot more people will want to quit if that is available to them.
For free?
Yeah.
I think there's more important things to spend our money on than vaping.
And you're saying that as a smoker?
Yeah.
No e-cigarettes are currently licensed in the UK as a quit smoking aid. Public Health England says the process needs to be made easier so more people can see if vaping will help them ditch the cigarettes. Tolu Adeoye, BBC London News.